Right, this is a quick video on how to do work like the artist Nate Larson. I will share my screen and you can see what that looks like. So you can get to it by on my Pinterest, Photography People, and it's further down. I've opened that up already, and this is what his work looks like. It's in a grid. So anyone doing work in a grid, that's great. And what happens is it's like a little cartoon. And so he has a little story. You can put different images together to tell your little story, whatever that happens to be. So I'll stop sharing that one. And I'll start sharing this one, which is Photoshop. So the first thing we do is go File, New, and we go up to this one, which is Print. Go to A3 page, and you want to turn it to Landscape, just like an artist model does. Now we're going to open up our pictures separately. So you've gone off and taken all your photos. You then go File and then Open. And you go to where you've got your photos. And where the heck have I put my photos? I have put them here. And so we open those. So click on the one you want, go to Open, and it'll open up as a separate tab. So then what we do, just like our artist model, we want to turn it to black and white. We go Image, Adjustments. Then you go down to Hue and Saturation. Saturation is color. So you grab that saturation button, go all the way down, and it turns into black and white. Now, often color will come out looking quite gray. And so what happens is you go Image, Adjustments, and then you go to Levels. This is a graph of the colors, so black and whites that you got. So you've got lots of blacks because of all that background. You can make that even more if you want. You've got some whites, you can kick those up a bit, and you can play around with the grays in between there. You don't want to freak it out too much, otherwise it looks like a comic book. It doesn't look very good, but you want to make it look an amazing black and white photo. There you go, that's much better. And so the whole idea is you do your photos there. If you want to crop them, you can crop them at this stage, but I'll show you how to crop them later as well. So there's the crop tool, this fourth one down, and then fifth one down. And then you go, oh yeah, I want that much there, hit the tick up here, and it crops it all down. Then what you're doing is second one down, select tool, you select the whole thing, edit, copy, go to our page, and you go edit, paste, and there it is on there. Then what we do is we've got a move tool up here. You make sure this little show transformations box is on. You can see when you click it on, you have these little things here in the corner. That means you can resize it. And you move it up into the corner and you can resize it. Get it how you want for your comic book. Happy with it? Hit the tick. And how Photoshop works is all of these layers. So each photo that we're going to put on is another layer. So File, Open. I'm going to grab one of our other pictures. We're going to open that one there, opens another tab. I'm going to turn it to black and white, Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, suck out the saturation. See, it's getting quite gray there. So that would be a good one to play around with Image, Adjustments, Levels. And we make the darks dark, white's white. We can mess around with the grays, get that looking pretty cool in the middle there. And then once you're happy with it, you select tool, select one down, select over the whole thing, edit, copy, back to our page, edit, paste, and we can resize that and you get it how you want. Now, if it is too much white in the background, then you'd probably want to do a separate layer underneath, which is black. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And once you're happy with the sizing on here, then you can hit the tick. Now, say if you want to crop it, so say you go, oh man, I just wish that was just that bit there chopped off. Easy. So what you do is go to the select tool again. You're making sure you're on the right layer. And by being on the right layer, you've got the move tool and you can see the little things, right? Cool, you're on the right layer. You select over the bit that you want to chop off. Go right over other bits because they're not on a separate layer. You hit the delete button, it disappears. Right mouse click, deselect, back to our move tool, click on that move tool and click on that layer there. And then you can actually make that bigger again. So the whole idea is you can chop off pieces and get them how you want, even when they're actually on your actual board. Okay, so say you go, well, I really want some black and behind there. That's fine. Over here, new layer. So some of those little lines, you've got a new layer. I'm going to put that right underneath. So these are like big pieces of paper. I'm going to get my paint bucket. Sometimes your paint bucket hides underneath the gradient tool. So you click on this one, paint bucket tool. Make sure you have your click on here for your black. So you want nice and black there. And then on that layer, I'm going to paint it all in black and it's all in behind. But you can see here, you've got the problem that's starting to merge in. So you're going to have to choose what you want black, what you want white, or maybe you want all the pictures being black and then you have this little white layers, little white frames all the way around. You have to play around with that, work out what you need and what you want. Last thing is we are going to merge all of this. So you go up to here and you go to merge. Oops, I actually have to click on something. Here we go. And you go up to merge visible. All becomes one layer. Then what we're going to do, if you're doing a board, select the whole thing, edit, copy, go to our board here, edit, paste. Here it is here. If it's a bit big, resize it and get it how you want all together. All right, I will stop sharing, and that's the end of the video.